You know, what I miss most about golf is the competition. You know, it's so much fun out on tour, and you get the lights on, the cameras on the weekend, and the crowds get louder, and the putts really mean something. Like, that's why I've done this for 20 years. Like, I love that.
It's cool to be back out here competing again. You know, I'm right there with everyone else, missing live sports, and you know, it's cool to be part of the first tournament back.
Being the first sport back, you know, being golf, I know we're leading the charge, and this is kind of the first big thing back. Sports needs to be back in general. I don't care if it's golf, baseball, basketball. We just got to get sports back. It's who we are as Americans. That's our culture.
You know, I think we're all just ready to get back to some sort of normalcy and try and make this thing work.
A lot of the mini tour players who play in this tournament, they're wanting to, you know, at the end of the day, get their PGA Tour card and be playing against these guys week to week.
It's not quite the same as, say, the PGA Tour, but it's still a lot of fun. You definitely, I mean, I'm not used to putting 3-footers lately, and you have to focus a little bit.
It feels a little different. I think one of the biggest things to get used to has been pulling the pin. You know, just used to leaving it in, and but you know, hearing the ball rattle around in the holes, a good sound. We haven't heard that in a while. So,
with, you know, a lot of the PGA Tour players, a lot of the celebrities that played in the Pro-Ams, and the media exposure that we were seeing, we felt that it was going to be best to not allow any spectators in the tournament. So that was really, you know, our first, you know, precaution that we took and decision that we made for the tournament.
We managed to get through, you know, the whole week without really touching, you know, anybody, and we were able to stay, you know, far enough apart. You know, obviously with individual carts that helps.
We were supplying, you know, all of our players with sanitation supplies within the group to be able to wipe down anything that they felt, you know, was necessary. Each player was, you know, provided a rake in their golf cart to be able to use in the bunkers.
You know, since golf has stopped, it's kind of prevalent how everyone is just precautious.
There's no bro hugs or shaking hands after the round and stuff like that. That's definitely different. No galleries.
You're not in close proximity to anybody really all day, and I think, yeah, everybody should definitely follow the model, and I'm glad that this tournament can kind of pave the way for that.